Here is the updated script with more information and punctuation. 10 ways a super empath will destroy a narcissist. A narcissist has the intent and ability to rob a super empath of their riches. But did you know that a super empath can destroy a narcissist and eliminate a toxic person out of his life? Only the ultimate empathy can destroy a narcissist. In this video, we will gladly show you how. Super empathy stops forgiving. Number 1. Super empathy stops forgiving. A super empath who is in a relationship with a narcissist carries the burden of forgiveness. A narcissist can get away with minor insults and dares to repeat the wrongdoing because his partner is quick to forgive. What happens when a super empath stops forgiving? The narcissist is denied his primary weapon. They cannot speak softly as they like, relying on unconditional love and unlimited forgiveness. Once the super empath sees that he is wrong, it is only a matter of time before the curtain calls. A super empath sets clear boundaries. Number 2. Super empathy sets clear boundaries. Empaths are known for their openness and involvement. Most, if not all, empaths see no reason to set boundaries. When a super empath's eyes are open to the reality of the narcissist's motives, they begin to build walls. They understand the need to enforce boundaries. By doing this, they empower themselves. They let the other person be responsible for their actions. They take the first step to protect themselves from people who take advantage of their virtues. When the super empath refuses to be trampled, the narcissist's heyday is over. Super empathy sees real faces. Number 3. Super empathy sees the true face of the enemy. The natural gifts of an empath are not meant to hurt or cause pain to other people. But when they realize that the person they love doesn't care, they begin to see the true nature behind the mask. If there is not enough reason to see your partner as loved, the enemy will be revealed. Again, they trust the voice in their head that lists the truths behind the pretense. Later, they saw through the manipulations and tricks that made them believe the fiction of their relationship. A super empath with this knowledge can expose a narcissist when he chooses and then acts on him. Super empathy claims to be self-sustaining. Number 4. The super empath claims to be self-sufficient. Empaths can seem weak because they are compassionate and easily hurt. However, empaths recover quickly and show incredible resilience. Super empaths, despite their sensitivity and kindness, are self-sufficient. While super empaths claim to be self-sufficient, they can maintain it due to their strong morals. When this happens, they can remove the narcissist from their life with the palm of their hand. The super empath stops watching and starts leading. Number 5. The super empath stops observing and starts leading. Narcissists who are in a relationship with empathy find themselves in seventh heaven. Their partner loves them unconditionally and understands their need to be the dominant side of the relationship. But when the empath decides to stop looking, the narcissist is in a lot of trouble. They need validation, but empathy no longer offers it freely. They crave attention, but empathy doesn't care about them as much as they used to. As empathy becomes stronger, the narcissist's energy source is depleted. The super empath decides to say nothing. Number 6. The super empath decides to say nothing. Arguments feed the narcissist's need to be warm all the time. If the super empath chooses not to say anything, the narcissist goes unnoticed. Someone who loves a loud and messy argument will lay down their weapons if their partner doesn't want to participate. By remaining silent, the empath denies the narcissist opportunities to break them, hurt them, or assert their authority. When empathy refuses to be absorbed into the vortex, the narcissist has no more victims to terrorize. Super empathy breaks down oppressive structures. Number 7. Super empathy breaks oppressive structures. In a relationship that lasted for some time, routines and habits were established. The relationship between a narcissist and an empath would also have oppressive structures. It can be as mundane as an empath agreeing to a narcissist's choice of restaurant for dinner at any time. It can be just as symbolic if the empath does not have a decisive voice in the household. The narcissist's power grows as these oppressive structures are reinforced through repetition and time. But when the super empath claims a new coffee shop down the street and starts making critical decisions, the narcissist takes a step back and knows their grip is slipping. Superior empathy prevents the narcissist from feeding. Number 8. Super empathy stops feeding the narcissist. A true narcissist feeds off people. They nurture their attention, admiration, and gratitude. They absorb reinforcements like vampires until they almost explode. A true empath knows what keeps a narcissist full to the brim. After all, they are the ones who provide most of the reinforcement. A super empath who finally sees the true nature of a narcissist doesn't leave the relationship right away, but once they've regained their confidence and gathered their reserves, they stop feeding the narcissist, the kind of food that feeds their arrogance and entitlement. The narcissist is destroyed slowly but surely. A super empath is attentive to their own needs. Number 9. Super empaths pay attention to their own needs. The narcissist, who is used to receiving most of the attention, knows that his influence diminishes when the empath begins to devote time to the things he loves. Some spend time in nature, while others engage in creative activities. As the empath has more opportunities to be alone, the narcissist's world becomes less real. By the time empathy is complete, not a single brick or stone will remain in the fantasy world created by the narcissist. When a super empath chooses to pursue their joys alone, the narcissist's days are numbered. Super empathy controls their destiny. Number 10. Super empathy controls their destiny. When great empaths decide to end a relationship with a narcissist, they enter the war zone armed to the teeth. They use their power to the fullest and take control of the situation. They give the narcissistic person they once loved two choices: leave of their own accord or watch them leave for good. Regardless of the narcissist's choice, the empath ends the relationship without looking back. It starts over with a more mature and stronger empathy. Empaths do not enter the minefield of their own accord. They avoid chaotic situations. Empaths are kind by nature, and most people see this as a weakness. A narcissist may see empathy as lambs to the slaughter, but this assumption causes them to destroy them. Empaths can destroy narcissists and remove their presence from their lives. This revised version maintains the structure and includes more detailed explanations and punctuation throughout the text.